It is Thursday, October 23rd, and it's time to talk about Ogden, people. Let's do it. Welcome to One Ogden. I'm John Miles. We have got another great show lined up for you tonight. I went to the park with Ben Zack to talk about the Ogden Camera Project, and I met up with some of the boys of Club Mungo down at the Boiler Room to talk about their concert this Saturday night and the 2-year anniversary of their very own Sunnte Kombucha flavor Rambuchai. But first, look, I'm not going to take long with this, but it's election time here in Ogden, and we've got to talk about it. Your ballot should have already arrived in the mail, but there are a few notable differences this year. First of all, if you live in South Ogden or Washington Terrace, you don't get a ballot. There was only one candidate for each position in each race in those cities, so the cities canceled their elections. In Riverdale, you are getting a ballot, but most of your races are still uncontested. On the other end of the spectrum, in both North Ogden and Roy, the mayors are not running for re-election, so you're going to get a change whether you want it or not, and you would be crazy not to have a say about how. There's also a whole new city government getting started up in the Valley. Voters approved an incorporation in November 2024 with an at-large mayor and a 5-member city council. So if you live in the new Ogden Valley City, you might have a pretty big ballot this year, and you had better do your research. You guys get a chance to start fresh, and a lot of us are pretty jealous. So don't mess this up. And wherever you live, make sure you grab your ballot from the mail if you've got one. Also remember, your ballot has to arrive to the election office by 8 p.m. on election day. Postmarks no longer count. That's a new rule this year. So if you're mailing in your ballot, make sure you do it a couple days early. But if you forget, you can drive it down to the election office yourself and drop it off. Oh, and then there's Ogden. I'm proud to say that One Ogden is the only place you'll find individual interviews with all 8 candidates for Ogden City Council. We've got full interviews on our YouTube channel and on the podcast, and a couple short videos with each candidate on our social media. Now let's talk about a photography project that's asking locals and visitors to pick up cameras from stations around town and capture photos of what's around them. It's called the Ogden Camera Project, organized by local photographer Ben Zack, and I met him out at Monroe Park to hear the details.
So we put together a project this year called the Ogden Camera Project, where we have these little camera stations set up in 10 locations around Ogden. And in each one we have little disposable single-use cameras, and are encouraging people to go out, find a station, take a photo of what they see in their Ogden, in the area right around the little photo station, and put the camera back for the next person. And then at the end of this whole project, we're going to have a photo show with hundreds of images from who knows how many people from around Ogden on display for the public. I don't have any one type of photo in mind, but the idea with this is people are going to be in the same spot as the photographer before them, and I'm kind of interested to see how they see things differently. Well, whether that's a photo of a person, whether it's a photo of the location, whether it's a photo of a small little detail. I'm just excited to see kind of that variety. There's not really rules as far as what you're taking photos of. The cameras are out for a couple weeks here, and they're all in parks so that they're in a public location. We ask people to take a photo nearby so that they can drop the camera off for the next person. But if nearby means 2 feet away versus, a block away and they bring it back, that's sort of open to interpretation. Same thing, don't take too many photos so that there are shots available for the next person. But really, the idea is, how do you see Ogden? How do you see the neighborhood around you? And that is very much intentionally open to interpretation. On one hand, you get to see some spots that and that's kind of fun. But more so than that, I think it'll be interesting for everyone to see how different people see the spots they know very well. Right now we're right along 30th, about 30th and Monroe. I can say personally, this is a park I've been to a lot. I'm very curious to see how other people will see this exact same park that I know, and then I'm hopeful that they can go and see the photos and go, that's right around the corner from me, but I've never seen it quite in that way. Yeah. I'm just trusting the community. There are some that go missing. I knew from the beginning there would be some. There's a few more than I was hoping, but we've been doing this for about a week so far. Most of the cameras, the majority, are either finished and I've picked them up and replaced them with other cameras, or they're still out in the boxes. Just grabbed the one out of here now, and it's got about 20 photos left on it still. It's been here for a day or two. So once we get them all, we're going to print them up, put them in a show downtown, specifically at Weber State downtown on Washington, near the junction there, and we'll have them up in December. So they'll be, we'll hopefully have a little opening. We'll figure out the details on that still, but aiming for something around First Friday in December, and then beyond that, they will just be publicly on display. You can go see if you can find a photo that you took, if you took one, or if you didn't, it should still be a really cool piece. We've done some projects not like this before, but similar kind of community photo projects before, and they're fun in that you might see a photo that like, ooh, that's a really good photo, but beyond that, even just as a whole, the way they come together, it's kind of like a quilt of everyone's different squares on it, makes it into a really cool group project as well. So they're in these bright pink boxes with a little sign on the front and a little instruction sheet in Spanish and English. So that explains it. So if they do just stumble onto it, they can take part. They also have been listed on social media and getting a lot of shares there, and that has all of them listed. But yes, we did go for the parks. So they are right now in Orchard Park, Monroe Park, Mount Ogden Park, West Ogden, the Municipal Gardens downtown, Lauren Farr, High Adventure, 4th Street, Bonneville, and Mount Lewis Park. So we tried to get them as evenly spread around the city as possible.
Nice job, impressive.
I work on one way south and kind of work my way north, going, okay, which one hits next? So I haven't seen any of the photos yet. Right now I have a big stack of cameras sitting on my desk. I've picked up almost half of them. Like I said, there's more still out there. I'll pick up a few more and distribute a couple more cameras too. Probably be getting all of them in. We'll see how long it takes, but probably around the end of October, start of November, we'll be picking up the last of the cameras.
Okay, finally let's talk about some local music. I always have a great time hanging out with Club Mungo, and I love the shows and the kombucha coming out of Sunnte and the Boiler Room, and you can get a taste of all of it this Saturday night. I met up with Devin and Neds of Club Mungo down at the Boiler Room, right under the BDO water tower, to talk about their upcoming show and their latest single, Name and Address Withheld. You guys are brothers, right?
Yeah, twins. Identical twins. We don't look much like it right now, but you gotta shave a little bit. Not gonna lie. I gotta dye my hair pink.
Oh yeah.
It's concerning.
People are gonna judge.
Damn, yeah, bro. There it is. I got the messy hair, don't care.
I like that though. That's a good look for twins right there, I gotta say.
Yeah, kind of fire. We actually did it for a brand called Dose. We did. We it was looking a little bit similar. Yeah, we did as a little model gig, but the thing is called Dose. And there's 2 of us. Yeah, our new single, Name and Address, it was just us kind of messing around with, I guess, what we wanted to bring to the table, like the energy to come back to, you know what I mean? So
was it like the first of more stuff to come?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it says at the end, I don't know if you watch the full video, but at the very end it says not on CM2. Use your imagination for a second.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
So the new song, what's the new song called?
Name and Address Withheld.
How do you guys decide who starts a song? Do you fight over who starts a song?
Kind of just like the feng shui of the vibe of the session, I guess. Just who wants to go first, who would sound better, you know, going here or there, you know. But yeah. I mean, that one was pretty easy. I remember it was kind of just like Alex would say something crazy or something like that, and then we'd be like, damn, like I gotta go in. And so we would start writing, and you know, it just keeps going back and forth. We feed off each other a lot in the studio, for real. So
you guys are writing your verses like by each other?
Oh yeah. We'll play the beat
for
for like 2 hours and just we all shut up, and except Alex, he'll start making jokes and stuff. He'll be like, man, he does a lot of like what do you call it? When you vocalize lyrics in like not verbal words. Like he'll to try to and he'll make things and then he'll be quiet for a really long time. And then he'll start doing it again. So yeah, we all have our own different processes in writing.
Like, did you guys build the beat? Did you find the beat? How'd that work?
I mean, we're all in the house.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
we're all in the house.
So we produce our own things. Meech and Grandpa West, they're the producers for Club Mungo. Like really locking in my favorite producers something. It's kind of like we'll pop in, you know, we'll kind of mingle, you know, get a vibe and everything, and then Meech will just turn around, start making something. We'll look at each other and be like, damn, that's kind of gas. I'm not gonna lie. And then, you know, you'll probably hop on the phone first and, you know, get on the notes app and start writing and stuff, and just like we'll all just kind of like write on our separate things and stuff like that. But I mean, it's weird. We'll be writing and we don't really talk to each other, and then we'll hop on the song and we're talking about the same thing. That happens all the time. Talking about the same thing. So it's like we're on the same wavelength for sure when it comes to creativity and stuff. But Meech or Darian, they'll just turn around, start producing something. We'll hear it and be like, damn, that's crazy. We'll make our critiques here and there, you know. But
they're even making it right there. They're not bringing in an
right
idea.
on spot. Right on spot. There's a few occasions where we'll come in and be like, I was working on this before you guys walked in, and then we'll be like, oh, like maybe add this. That's and cool. Then it just turns into what it is typically. Yeah. So. Yeah, it's pretty. It's weird. It's collaborative type of thing. But I mean, at the end of the day, like, it works for us. So going off the vibe, what we feeling, everything like that.
Nice. What's the song about then?
Name and Address. That's just us being on our stupid.
I know. I think it's
shit.
just I think we're just on our braggadocio. Like, we just knew we wanted to have some fun energy, and we knew we wanted to rap a little bit because Lodestar isn't necessarily a rap album. We know we wanted like an energetic song to just have fun with, and when people hear it, it sounds fun, and we just, you know, have a good time. Yeah. And the video we filmed it over the course of the summer. Like just random bits in May, random bits in June, just you know. So it was just like a little, you know, fuck around thing, something to just have a little fun with, you know.
Yeah, I noticed you guys like your haircuts change at all the different phases.
I know he went through the most changes out of the whole thing. He had long hair in a shot, curly hair in a shot, a buzz cut in a shot. Yeah, it was over time for sure. We were sitting on that one. We get that a lot with like people like joking around and stuff, being like, bro, you always got the cameras on. So it's just like with that one in particular, it's just like we didn't want to make it like anything too deep, anything too crazy. It's like, yo, let's just roll the cameras and like start doing the song, you know what I mean? So
well, it is like the genius of it with all of them, like, you know, we're running down the street. Well, I don't know, it's kind of cool. We're sitting around a campfire.
Well, that's just a callback to what we used to do as like kids and stuff like that. Like, it's just like we have a camera, let's just think of something like on the spot. Oh, like that trash can with the basketball hoop over there looks insane. Like, let's go over there and film something. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, the genius of it all is kind of funny because it's just like all of us messing around. There's nothing overthought, nothing crazy, and it turns out, most of the time, it turns out amazing. So.
Now we paid the venue when our name up on the headline. When she looking at the menu, I ain't stressing about the check. Think back, can't forget about the bullshit that I went through. Gotta do this for my nephews, keep it 100%.
Be fucking the same girls. I need a chocolate vanilla swirl. Watch how I enter the venue, swinging that dick like a minotaur, making them wet like I'm Neptune. Barricade look like a slash zone.
All right, so tell me about the show.
Yeah, and this first headline back.
I know.
First headline back in 2 years. Yeah, first show back in 2 years. It's our first headlining show. Oh, we've played here 3 times now, or it'll be our 3rd time this time. The first Boiler Room show ever, before it was even called the Boiler Room. It was just Club Mungo live at Sunnte Kombucha.
Hell yeah.
And we helped build the stage in there, literally. Or I guess they might have changed it at this point, but the stage was handmade with us and Sunnte. It was like a bucket stage that was collapsible. Our hands made that with the Sunnte guys. So.
Right.
But yeah, the show Saturday, October 24th, 5th. God. October 20th. Nah.
This Saturday.
It's the 25th, bro.
Is it?
Anyway, this Saturday. Yep. It's the 2-year anniversary of Rambuchai the day we do it. From what I remember was me actually asking if I could do a booch. And then we love Rambutan so much, man. You know, that little lychee hairy thing that looks like this kind of.
Oh yeah.
It's like a sweet little thing with the seed. No, we used to fuck up Rambutan on 40th Street. We used to eat Rambutan crazy. But yeah, the Rambutan, we used to eat that, and then obviously like kind of October was when the drink first came out. We like chai, obviously, because it's just seasonal, so Rambuchai. That's how the song name came out. That's how the whole drink with these guys came out. A Rambutan and chai? Rambuchai? Yeah, no, that's where that idea came from. And then, yeah, the other moving parts that you'll have to wait for. But yeah, no, it's just crazy. It's our first kind of merch pop-up as well, because everyone's been begging for merch, man. Like, merch. Go pull it out. Do it. Shout out to Kobe Cannon for the one time.
in this grasshopper green color. These blanks too, he manufactured these blanks. First
quality.
Testers, first time, let me feel it. It's like
Not
super
LA
soft.
Apparel,
It's not
not
LA
Pro
Apparel,
Club.
it's not Pro Club. This is Kobe
Pro
Cannon made by KP. Yeah, so these will be available with a few other things, you know, Rambuchai, the cassettes.
The cassettes.
Some old Lodestar CDs.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can do bundles too. We're going crazy. Yeah. Pop out to the show, come get some merch, come get some kombucha. Shout out to One Ogden, and shout out to Sunnte Kombucha and Club Mungo.
I'm walking away, bro.
Now we out here
Wait,
for
let's
real.
get a loud ass dap on the mic. I kind of take it or leave it. That was the one.
Get out there and support Club Mungo and the Boiler Room Saturday night. It's an all-ages venue, and there will be fresh kombucha on tap, including Club Mungo's very own music booch, Rambuchai. And that's it for One Ogden this week. Our unofficial sponsor is Harajuku on Highway 89, right across from the Harrisville Walmart. They make amazing sushi and teppanyaki. I don't know what they put in it, but I crave it weekly, and they're awesome people. Go support them, please. And have a great week. Take care of each other.